What's up, ladies? All right, amazing. This was such a good question. Someone asked, should I be increasing my weights lifted while I'm in a deficit? What's even expected here? So as I wait for you to jump on, make sure that you head on over to our Facebook group if you're not there already. It's called Macro Tracking and Weightlifting for Women. We give loads of free resources, education tips, tricks to lose body fat, gain muscle, feel amazing in your skin. And at Queens of Iron, we specialize in physique shaping, which means like very strategically placing muscle in the right places. So as all the fat is coming off through your nutrition, you're building and shaping your body to look and feel how you want it to. So when the fat's off, you love what you reveal, right? We've heard so many women on Facebook say, I got to my goal weight and I thought I'd look better by now. Or I don't even like what my body looks like. I'm like, oh, you put in so much work, right? But it's just that she needs physique shaping mainly. Okay, beautiful. Well, let's dive in. I have lots of stuff to chat through with you today, but it's probably going to be real quick. So feel free to comment any questions you have, any thoughts you have, okay? All right, so should I be progressing weights in a deficit? The short answer is definitely yes. Definitely yes. You can still get stronger in a deficit. Now, you won't be progressing as much or as fast as maintenance calories because you have less energy. But 110%, yes, you should be increasing weight in a deficit. If you are not, I'm going to go through a whole bunch of reasons of why that might be and how to fix it. Okay. The first one is your lifting routine is lacking strategy and not actually designed to get you as strong as you think it might be. So I'm actually going to share some supporting exercises to help get my point across, okay? So I'm going to share a couple for deadlift, squat, hip thrust, and the chin up, okay? There's different levels of supporting exercises. Level 1 is like the most compound movement. A level 4 is like the most isolated movement. And so a level 2 and 3 is in between. But all 4 levels are super important to make sure that your main compound lift is getting stronger, okay? So for example, a deadlift, a conventional deadlift, a sumo deadlift, a banded deadlift, a block pull. Let's go to level 3, a banded 45-degree hyperextension, right? A cable kickback, things like that. Let me see if I have level 4. Yeah. A glute ham raise, right? A kneeling leg curl, a lying leg curl. All those things really benefit your deadlift. All of those are necessary, yes, to build and shape your body to look and feel how you want it to, but also to get way stronger in your deadlift and in your posterior chain, right? Which is the back of your body. For a squat, level 1 is like a back squat, right? Level 2 can be like a box squat, right? A front squat, a lever squat. Let's see, level 3 could be like a Bulgarian split squat, a reverse lunge. Level 4 could be like a good morning, a leg extension, a leg press, things like that. I'll just do one more. I'll do hip thrust. Okay, so the supporting exercises to get your hip thrust stronger, right? Is okay, so level 1 is your barbell hip thrust naturally. Level 2 could be like 1 1/4 hip thrust. It's a different stimuli on your body. Oh, that just gave me another example of a reason you wouldn't be seeing strength gains. I'll share that in a second. Let's see, level 2, a deficit hip thrust, right? Elevate your feet so you have more of a range. A level 3 could be like a barbell glute bridge. A kneeling banded hip thrust, which I think there's a lot of kind of research coming out about that one. It's not as effective as we thought. A Smith machine frog pump, right? That one looks funny in the gym. Level 4 could be like a banded seated hip abduction, things like that. We can't just do squats every day or, however much and think, oh, my squat's going to be so strong. There's so much accessory work that needs to be in place to actually get that squat strong, not just the actual movement itself. So that's a huge reason why you wouldn't be seeing strength gains or increasing your weight in a deficit. Okay. Number 2, I know I've talked about this a lot, so I'll talk about it really quickly. You're lacking single limb work, right? Think about a shoulder press. If your right arm is a little bit stronger and you're doing a barbell, you might actually be lifting like this. Do you see what I mean? It's a little bit diagonal, meaning your right arm is taking more weight than your left. So when you stand here and do a single arm dumbbell, shoulder press, and then for 10 or whatever, you put it down, then you put it in your left hand and you do 10, right? You're working out any imbalances and making sure that one side's not compensating for the other, which in turn will help get all of your lifts much stronger. You should always have single limb work in your program. Maybe not every phase of training. For us, a phase of training is 4 weeks, and then their workouts change every 4 weeks, right? So it might not be every phase, but it's often. Okay. The next one though is variety, right? That definitely goes along with what I said with the accessory work and things like that, the supporting exercises, but variety. If you're just doing a barbell back squat all the time for like a year, it's just a barbell back squat, that's a problem, right? You could be doing a low bar back squat, a front squat. Like there's so many variations for the squat pattern. And they're all very important because they require something different from your body and your mind, right? A hack squat and a barbell back squat, although the movement pattern of the squat is the same, they require a little bit different muscles. The hack squat is more, what am I trying to say? It's a machine, right? So it stabilizes for you. So there's less stabilizer work involved, right? So you can lift differently, things like that. So make sure you have a lot of variety. Another reason that you wouldn't be seeing strength gains as much as you think you should is you're not utilizing tempo. Tempo plays a massive role in building and shaping your body to look and feel how you want it to, and in strength gains. For example, ladies, I have a video literally just explaining tempo. If you're interested in that, comment tempo and I'll send that to you. But it's like, instead of, okay, I'll do a shoulder press because you can see my arms. A 1-0-1-0 is like bam, bam, we're just pressing it up, right? But a 3-0-1-0, the first word is the eccentric, so moving with gravity. A 3-0-1-0 would be like this: 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, right? You can't lift as heavy, but you're actually getting stronger because it's requiring your body to do something different. It's requiring you to work, right? Our central nervous system is amazing at adapting, and it wants to use as little energy as possible. So if you're doing the same workouts all the time, you're going to plateau in your strength really quickly. I think 8 weeks is pushing it. I would never put a client on the same workout for 8 weeks. Usually we don't even do it for 6 weeks. We do 4 weeks because it keeps them rapidly growing and changing and getting stronger, and their body's changing, right? So I would say for most of you, if you're doing the same workout for more than 4 weeks or maybe more than 6 weeks, that's a problem, right? And that, you're going to plateau, your strength is going to plateau. So definitely consider that. Okay. A couple more in like the actual lifting realm. You're not tracking the weight you're lifting. You're just remembering it. But we can't actually ever remember every lift we've ever done. It's impossible, okay, unless you have a photographic memory. You need to log all the weights you lift for every single exercise. Every exercise, your strength gains will be rapidly better than the person that does not do that. You're leaving so many results on the table if you're not tracking your weight. Lift it, not your body weight, right? The weights that you're lifting, okay? Another one, ladies, is you might not be as intentionally as you think. Get really real with yourself. Are you intentionally moving through each movement, the largest range of motion you possibly can, honoring your rest times, like not just getting through it, not just going from point A to point B as fast as you can, but being very intentional in your lift. This will also make a drastic difference in strength gains and in building and shaping your physique, okay? For those of you who do not know us very well, we specialize in physique shaping. Okay, so it's like competitors. 100% of them do physique shaping. They do not do any other style of lifting because they build and shape their body to a very specific result. We do that too, but in a like a healthy body fat percentage lifestyle type of way. But same idea of building and shaping the body. It's amazing. It's so powerful. Okay, here's some other things to check, ladies. Your food quality. Your food quality. How many grams of fiber are you eating per day? We recommend about 25 grams. Some women can get to 35 grams, but if you go higher, a lot of women get really constipated, right? If you're lower than 25 grams per day, your food quality can be improved. For example, less processed foods, more whole foods, right? Meats, Vegetables, we recommend 500 grams per day. Fruit, we recommend 300 grams per day. It's a lot. It seems like a lot, but once you get in the habit, it's like, oh, I feel amazing. I have so much energy. My fiber's on point. My bowels are moving really well. My gut health is on point. I feel so good. It makes a really big difference, a really big difference. So look through your food logs and say, am I so proud of my food logs? Is this just like the healthiest food log? Or is it like a lot of processed foods, eating out, stuff like that, bars, shakes, Whole Foods, ladies, Whole Foods. Okay, as much as we can, Whole Foods. Okay. Is it worth it to do a ton of shakes to hit your protein goal? No. It's worth it to develop and learn proper habits to be able to hit your protein with Whole Foods. It's possible, but it's like, let's just avoid the quick fix because it doesn't really get us anywhere, right? Even if it takes longer to get there, it's better to get there the right way than the quick fix way. Okay, the next thing is your sleep. Are you getting over 7 hours per sleep? If you're not, it's going to affect your strength gains. Is your stress really high? If it is, naturally, that's going to affect your readiness, right? Your recovery. So that will bleed over into your strength gains. Okay, that was all of them that I had. That was a lot. Okay, if you are experiencing this, where you're not progressing in weights as much as you think you could, let me know. We can chat further. I can help dissect what's going on. But I'd also like to know, did any of these resonate? Like, I'm doing that one. Dang it, my fiber's at 15, right? Things like that. Let me know. I'm here to help you. So the more you share, the more I can help you. We have a jillion free resources. We're here to serve you. Okay? Ladies, I hope this was super helpful. Have an amazing day. Talk to you soon.